Then we thought Merry Christmas is a nice title, and M can stand for murder also.
So actually, I would like to take some of the qualities that I had of that girl. I would be fearless knowing my weaknesses.
First time when I became a hero or an actor, no, that time I had that butterfly in my stomach. Okay. Hello, hi. My name is Vijay Sethupathi.
Hi, I'm Sriram Raghavan. This is Katrina Kaif, and IMDb has got us together to talk about the movie.
मेरे लिए 3 घंटे एक खूबसूरत सपने की तरह थे. अब इससे पहले कि बेल बजे और मैं जाग जाऊं, मुझे निकल जाना चाहिए.
Choose one. Which is the one filmmaker who has inspired you the most?
See, movies are 100-year-old, so I mean, there's more than one filmmaker. But if I have to name one, then I'll name.
You can name 3.
I'll name Hitchcock, number 1. If I can name 3, I'll name Vijay Anand, number 2. And the third one, I mean, there are a whole lot of people. So that let's keep it like X. It changes every day, you know. So I mean, in the realm of thrillers, Hitchcock is the master, and Vijay Anand has made thrillers and all kinds of other drama films and so on. Guide is one of my favorite movies. Yeah. So what would you have say you learned this year? Maybe about the Hindi industry, or maybe about working in the Hindi cinema?
First of all, it refreshed my mind because I've been in the Tamil industry for 10 years, more than 10 years it is. Somewhere I was comfortable there, and this is my new beginning, and then I have to learn the language, culture, people, and every time I'm searching for words, how to communicate. Because generally when I speak in my language, it's like, it's a flow, but still I'm enjoying it. I become a child again. Because it's been so many years that I stopped learning something new. Now this is a new experience, a new people and a new place. So I didn't expect that people accept me like this when Fuzzy was released, and then for Jawan, the response they gave for me and the love. So everything is new, and then it's like first time when I become a hero or an actor, no, that time I had that butterfly in my stomach. Okay, same feel I had it again after so many years. When you started your career, you may have so much of questions about your life and your ambitions maybe. Suppose if you meet that Katrina, how you pamper her, how you secure her, what you say to her?
I actually feel sometimes it's the other way around. I feel like the courage, for lack of a better word, that I had when I started out as a 17-year-old girl, landing up on film sets where I didn't speak a word of the language. So I did a film in Malayalam, I did 2 films in Telugu. I feel that I was more fearless then. So actually I would like to take some of the qualities that I had of that girl. I would walk anywhere, I would be fearless knowing my weaknesses. During the shoot of our film, the entire shoot, if you had to pick one day that was the most challenging day for you, what would it be?
When your house set, no, that first day we went for the rehearsal, no, it was, I was telling Sriram, it's full of emptiness.
Yes.
We don't know how to start and where to start. It was like we
yes.
were, nobody was in the flow, and then I had too much pressure on how to start and how to approach. That was very difficult for me.
That was my toughest day. The first day of speaking the Tamil scenes. My scariest day was the day you chose, when we all first reached on the main big set where a lot of our story happens, and we were trying to, like you said, find our space and find our characters. That day I went home and I was scared.
When you first heard the story, I mean, what is it that made you feel, okay, this is worth doing?
For me, there was an old school romance, and the nature of the romance had that old world charm to it. You know, like you used to see that in like the older films, you know, your Clark Gable. Like there was something classic about, because before it was cast, when I was reading it on paper, there was something classic about the way the man or the boy used to look at this character, you know, like the moments seemed so innocent. It seemed that it was bringing you back to a time where the world was a bit simpler. Human equations were simpler, even though drama can happen and it's a dramatic story. There just seemed to be a little bit more innocence in the interactions between the characters, even if there's drama happening, even if there's bad things happening. That to me was what made this whole world very special. And I think in a lot of great love stories and a lot of great love, even if it's not between a man and a woman, sacrifice is the ultimate expression of love. And I think for me, that's what was the most special emotion in the film. I already told that the reason is you first, and then second, I like the story where it is happening and the situations happening in between both of them. There's so much of mystery is there. I always believe the biggest mystery is human mind. You don't expect in what time and how it reacts and how it behaves. That is there in Albert's and Maria's behavior. That's what happening in the story. And then Albert is very lovable and who's searching for love in his life. And then I believe the love is a very basic and emotion of
human life, and then which he needs most in his life. That's what happened in his life, and then I like that moment of Albert's life in that day. That is so beautiful for me.
Which is your favorite suspense thriller or thriller of all time?
Any one movie I name will be not doing justice to the rest. But again, I would say, probably I'll say Psycho. It's a very neat sort of a small film that really did a whole lot of things, both cinematically, and also it was one of those films which created the whole genre, you know, a kind of a different kind of movie started after that film.
For me, there is one film called Ade Kangal.
Ade Kangal,
It's a
Tamil film.
Tamil film.
And it's a thriller.
It's a thriller film.
I've seen that.
The director is very great. His name is Trilok Chandra. He's a great director, and then the script is so nice. And then my film Pizza. It's a thriller and then a horror film also. Sir, suppose if it is not Merry Christmas, what other title you can?
See, we had a whole lot of titles to do with Raat, you know, Raat Akeli Hai, Raat Ke Humsafar, Baat Ek Raat Ki.
Albert Maria?
No, Albert Maria sounds like, you know, doesn't sound like my...
Rose Manor?
Rose Manor. What happened at Rose Manor? That could have been.
That could be.
That could be something. But I sort of avoided the Raat titles because...
One Night at Rose Manor.
Yeah, One Night at Rose Manor. It happened one night, things like that. But then we thought Merry Christmas is a nice title, and M can stand for murder also.
How about Swan?
Like, what does it mean?
Abstract.
Too abstract.
Okay.
Someone had to make a movie on your life. What would the genre be? And if you can, then what would the title be?
It cannot be only one film. There is a love story. There's a guy who wanted to fight against his life, and then a story about a father and husband, and an actor.
So basically, we have 5 films. We have a franchise film. We have a Vijay Sethupathi franchise
film. And then
franchise
on a horror
film.
film also. On a horror film.
Horror film also.
Because I'm very much afraid of, I can't watch horror films.
Yeah, me neither.
I think a film about me would be like any Woody Allen film with all the sort of madness and all the... Yeah, I think the best way to make it would be Woody Allen.
How about you?
It would definitely be a drama.
Okay.
It would be a complex character study and a drama, for sure. But I would say it would be a little bit like a character study because my head is a little complicated.
You both know me now, a little bit about me. Before, maybe you saw my films, but after you know me and worked with me, suppose if you want to say something about me in IMDb.
I would say that Vijay Sethupathi is very philosophical and has a lot of wisdom on topics. Like when he speaks on a topic, there's a lot of wisdom in what he says.
My IMDb trivia is like he loves samosas. One very important
that's a better trivia. That's a better trivia.
Very important scene. Before that, I'm saying, okay, maybe he's preparing for it. I should leave him alone. He's actually finishing the samosas. He loves samosas.
So
I also like
eating.
samosas,
Yes.
so I eat less.
It's stress eating.
Not stress
Although
eating.
I'm pretty sure you were not stressed.
If I don't eat, then I'll become stressed.
Oh.
Maybe that's because...
Opposite. I think we would love for you to watch the film, and we all hope that you enjoy Merry Christmas in the cinema.
Please watch both the versions.
Please watch the Tamil version because there was a lot of tears taken to get
the
there.
Tamil version. We should watch for her hard work. And the other thing is, important thing is, the Hindi and Tamil version, these two are the same. There's a kid who's the same. The rest of the actors are all different. So you'll have a different set of supporting actors who come in, and each one comes with their own sort of dynamics. So it's actually the same story but 2 different films.